our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good Monday morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, coming to you every Monday morning. Just bringing a little bit of awareness, things to kind of change our lives, better our days, take it or leave it, learn a little bit, and kind of keep going. Yes, guys, I'm a tinsy tired. It's been a weekend, and I love it. It's been a great weekend. It's been amazing. I've been a little bit of all over the place. With that being said, let's get started. So for all those watching me on Facebook, sorry, it's what you got today. It's just got what you got today. Our 5-card start today is The Rooted Woman by Rooted Woman Oracle. Oh my gosh, by Sharon Blackie. And I do believe this is a HayHouse. And as we know, the grandkids are here, so guess who are going to do the card pull or help me with it today? There is that. And I'm sure Cinnamon will be joining us also. We're going to start with the wonderful Neil Donald Walsh. A little bit of him because he inspires the heck out of me. He just really inspires me. This one's got a lot of reading, so if I know where my glasses are, which I don't have them. Oh, they're here. Thank goodness they're here. My wonderful funky glasses that we just love to wear for all of you guys to see me. Here's all the pages. So weird. I'm not seeing anybody here with me today. This is so weird for me. So anyway, let's get started. It says there's nothing I have to have. There's nothing I have to do. And there's nothing I have to be except exactly what I'm being right now. The essential truth. This does not mean that having and doing will be eliminated from your life. It means that what you experience yourself having or doing will spring from your being, not lead you to do it. What you come from, happiness. You do certain things because you are happy, as opposed to the old paradigm in which you did things that hoped would make you happy. When you come from wisdom, you do certain things because you are wise, not because you are trying to get to wisdom. When you come from love, you do things because you are loved, not because you want to have love. Everything changes. Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Thank you. One of you guys are letting me know what's going on. So perfect. Thank you. Hey, Keith. Everything changes. Everything turns around. And when you come from being rather than seeking to be, you cannot do your way to being. Whether you're trying to be happy, be wise, be love, or be God, you cannot get there by doing. Yet it is true that you will be doing whatever things once you get there. Here's a divine, the way to get there is to be there. Just be where you choose to get. It's that simple. There's nothing you have to be, or there's nothing you have to do. You want to be happy, be happy. You want to be wise, be wise. You want to be loved, be loved. This is who you are in any event. You are my beloved. Now, for me, in the beginning, this was really a hard concept to wrap my head around. I could not wrap my head around the concept of, what do you mean I don't have to do things to be happy? I don't have to do things to be something. Because I will tell you what, it took me back. This is what it still takes me there when I think about it. It takes me back to Sunday school. Okay. Again, this is not a show all about God. It's just a show about being spiritual, being a better person, learning different things, opening our minds. But this concept took me, it is a little over a month, isn't it, Keith? It takes me back to Sunday school. It really does. And when they showed me the big list of commandments, and they told me, as I told you, to get to the kingdom of heaven, to get to God, you had to do all of these. It was a description of everything I had to do to get to where I ultimately wanted to be. And to me, that always stuck with me because it sticks with me in everything. If I want to be something, I have to do something to be something. And literally, that stuck with me my whole life. It stuck with me my whole life. Right into my adulthood, because I wanted to help people. If you would have asked me what I wanted to do when I grew up, I wanted to help people. When I explained that, everybody said, you have to go to school. You have to go do this to help people. You have to do X, Y, and Z in order to do what you want to do. So I did it. And you know what? It didn't bring me happiness. I helped a few out of really the amount I could have, a few people. But it was a process of doing. It wasn't a process of being. Okay? And what I mean by this, because I know it gets very confusing. I know it does. Now, I live my life helping people. I am a helper. I am a person that shows up because I know whether it's in a reading, in energy healing, in just being there as a listener, as anything I do, I show up to be a help to somebody else. I am being that. Okay? There's nothing I have to do to be what I want to be. Okay? Now, I had some things happen this weekend. Okay? And things that really put you into a different frame of mind. Okay? Now, I'm not going to get into a lot of details, but I really had some things happen that put me in a place where I was not being who I wanted to be. It put me in a place of anger and resentment. It put me in a place of doing all these things. And I really wanted to do what humans do to kind of prove a point, I guess, is the best way of being. And I realized that would take a lot of effort. That would take a ton of effort to go there. And I thought to myself, what's the best way to do this? Just to be. Just to be who I am. And being who I am puts me in that space of saying, wait a second. I'm not a person to go after revenge. I'm not a person to go, you know what, I want to hurt you. I'm a person that says, I'm going to allow somebody else to take care of this. I'm going to let the universe take care of this. I'm going to let God take care of this. I'm going to allow myself to be who I am and not have to do something. And I know that sounds so small. And I know that sounds kind of confusing because I just took this all out of the to be happy, to be this, to be that. But this is the other side of the coin, the negative side of the coin, because we always see the positive with the negative. And when I go there, I wanted to exact revenge on somebody. I wanted to scream at them. I wanted to be human. And I found out the best way to be human is to just be. Just be. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to physically, mentally, emotionally, or do anything. All I had to do is go, you know what, this has happened. Now I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to let the old saying, let go, let God. I'm going to let life itself. I'm going to be in the moment to recognize that this lesson is going to come to this person in due time. But I don't have to do anything to be part of that. I already was because I was stating, I would like this to happen, and I let it go. I put myself in that place. Now, after all that occurred, I had multiple levels to this. Because the next thing was, I really wanted to be happy. And I was really thinking to myself, what do I have to do to be happy? What do I have to do to be happy? And this is what came to my mind. I don't have to do anything. I just have to be happy. I just have to be happy. That's all. And I know that it's just, for some people, that's really, really hard. It's really hard to say, how do you just be happy? Life is miserable. How do I just be happy? I will tell you what, I'm going to give you a little bit of information into what happened this weekend. You know, I drove a lot of hours, did not receive the compensation that I was informed I would receive. And that put me in a place where I could not afford to sleep any place. And it was going to force me to drive through the night. I had to sleep in my own vehicle for the first time ever. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was miserable. And the only thing I wanted to be was happy. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do here? Well, the first thing is I'm not going to allow myself to be angry. That would take effort. I have to do something to be angry. I don't want to be angry. I just want to be happy. I want to go, okay, let's go beyond this. I'm in this place. What am I going to do? I'm going to get sleep. Okay. I found a safe place and I went to sleep. I woke up happy. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to be. I was in this place of let's be happy. Let's go on with who I am and let's go help people. And I finally made it home. I grabbed my granddaughter. I went to an amazing event. Paranormal Rock down in Broadhead, Wisconsin. And I was there with a lot of my people. And I was happy. I didn't have to be anything other than who I am. I got to help. I got to heal. I got to listen. I got to be happy. Just being, I showed up. And that really is what I'm trying to, I know this sounds so simple, but this is day-to-day life for so many people that struggle. And we struggle with that sense of peace. We struggle with, how do we get more of what we want? How do I become happy? How do I become something else? You know what you do? You just be. You just be it. You allow it to be. It takes effort to do all the rest. Put yourself in this place. Wake up. I'm going to be happy. The money I have is enough. Everything is what it is. And keep going on. And I know it goes against everything we are taught. But it really is the truth in the matter. You show up. You go, okay, life has happened. I don't have the money in the bank account. I don't have the car I want. I don't have this. I don't have this. I'm not this. I'm not that. That all takes doing to change that. And I know this sounds contradiction. Guys, I get it. I wanted to be a healer. I wanted to help people. I went through 6.5 years of college to be something I never got to be. I literally had a momentum of, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Because everybody said, not quite yet. You can. It took me forever to realize, for me to be what I wanted to be, I had to stop doing. And I just had to put myself in that thought process this is who I am. This is what I need to be. I had to recognize that every time I show up for a friend, I am already doing the healing thing. I'm being that. I'm being the healer. When I show up for my family, I'm being the healer. When I show up to an event, I'm being the healer. When I show up here, I'm being the healer. I don't have to map out what I want to do.
Hello.
Yeah. Isn't she beautiful? I think she is the biggest thing for me. Can I hold her for a second? She is about the biggest thing for me. I mean, anybody that's watching me long enough knows my fear and how large my fear was. Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember that episode in Florida where that big black snake sat there and stared me down and I was shaking? I mean, matter of fact, I don't think I'd ever been so afraid in my life as I was that day, staring at my biggest fear. And that fear was paralyzing. It took so much effort for me to stay in that place. You are active today, Cinnamon.
Yeah, because she just shedded.
She did just shed. And it took time to do. Being afraid. All I wanted to do was get rid of my fear. I did everything that I thought I needed to do to get rid of my fear. It was a doing, constantly doing something. And you know what? I think it made my fear worse because it made my fear go from something that really wasn't that bad to something where I couldn't even look at a picture, let alone do this. And do I say, yes, it took me 2 years of hypnotherapy? It did. But it took me 2 years of therapy to realize that I didn't have to do anything to get over my fear. I didn't have to do anything to get to the point where I could do this, guys. Isn't she gorgeous? It took me that long to get over this feeling of not being afraid. When really, all I had to do was be. I had to get into my own energy and realize, not that then my fear wasn't for good reason, because my fear was a past life, it wasn't present life. But if I wanted to be able to do this for my granddaughter, I had to be somebody different.
But not poop on the book.
Don't poop on my book. She likes to poop on my stuff. I say she's just a party. She's just giving me her wisdom, huh?
Well, for some reason,
taking in.
Pooping on.
She wants to
bed.
get me.
She's pooped 4 times.
Always on my bed.
Always on her bed.
And I know that's it. And guys,
this is little crazy. That little girl.
This is a subject that she is so active today. You want to take her back? She is so active. She just loves to come in here and go, oh my gosh.
I'm happy.
I think she's trying to show you all her sides. And this really is one of those topics that people get confused of. They don't realize that because, that's one of my questions that people ask me a lot. How do I be happy? I just want to find peace. What do I have to do to be happy? What do I have to do to find peace? What do I have to do to make my life? Those are the words I hear. Stop doing. Stop. There's nothing you have to do to be happy. All of it really is a mindset, guys. Everything is a mindset. And I know that sounds so cliche. It is. It's put in your mind, I'm happy. Put in your mind, I have peace. I'm talking about anything.
Are you talking about a snake?
No. She was just an example, huh?
She was just an example.
She's a good example. But
my brother has a crusty cup.
He does.
And I have a snake.
Yes.
And I have a ferret.
Yes.
And a cat.
Yes.
I have so many animals.
Yes.
We have like 9 animals almost in our house.
Exactly. Well,
we have 8.
8.
Well, it's gonna be
plus
9.
Dawson.
There's gonna be 9 soon when she gets to probably the really good weight that we need her to be. I'm starting to breed snakes.
Yes, she will have 2 businesses. It's okay.
She's making a mess today.
She will have 2 businesses, not just one, guys.
Anymore.
Okay, can I?
But you have to go on diet too. get to my
Yes,
business.
I
Other
will.
business.
I will be making you a website for it, huh? Yes. Okay.
And it's called Adeline Snakes.
Okay, guys, let's get back to this. So, honestly, the best answer I've got to these questions that people give me, and it's not like you have to call up to get a reading. It's really a mindset. What do you want to be? And then be that. So many people look at me and they go, DeEtte, I don't know what I have to do. It's finding peace. It's finding peace. And I know your next question is, but how do I find it? Put peace in your mind. Recognize that everything is enough. Recognize that you don't have to have a bank account that is so large to be rich. You don't have to have 1 million people in your life to be happy. You don't have to run out there and do 1 million things to make these things work in you. It starts here, and it starts here. And it starts with saying, I'm enough. All I have to do is be. I just have to show up and be me today. I don't have to show up and do anything else. I have to show up and present myself as I'm at peace today. I'm still alive. I woke up. The universe is always going to provide for me. I don't have to do cartwheels. I don't have to wake up and do cartwheels to make my life better. I don't have to do cartwheels and backflips to make my life change. The only way it's going to change is not because I got up and ran a mile. It starts with, where do I want to be? What in my mindset is it I want? And then be that. It's what it is. Because I will tell you what, back in the day when I wanted to be a healer, everybody thought, because back in the day, the healer really wasn't something that anybody knew was. Everybody, oh my God, you have to go to school, you have to get a job, you have to do this, you got to put on white shoes and a little white hat and white pants and a white shirt, and you got to go work your tush off for hours. You have to do to be a healer. It's one form of healing. It's just one. Did I still have to go get some training? Yeah, I did. But I'll tell you what, one form of training was a lot simpler for me than the other. And not because it was harder to do. I will tell you what, my second training was probably more difficult to wrap my mind around because it was energy than the first form. The first form, all I had to do was study really hard. I had to memorize. What are you doing?
You know me.
I see you.
Sorry, I sprayed it.
I had to memorize. I had to show up. I had to study and read books into the wee hours of the morning. I had to get up a few hours later. I had to present. It was a constant do that never stopped, and I was still a single mother. It was easy to show up and take a test. But I was never putting myself in a place of being happy, nor was I ever putting myself in actually being the healer. It wasn't until years later that I figured out what a healer was. Because even once I became a Reiki master teacher, and even once I became certified psychic medium, and even though I was a master teacher of psychic mediumship development, even after all of that, I could not wrap around my head that I was a healer because I was still in the do.
Benny Johnson's being mean and taking the whole bedroom south.
I was in the place of do. And even when somebody looked at me and said, "Yeah, you're a healer," I went, "Oh my God, don't call me that. I'm not a healer yet," because I had not done anything to be a healer. I was everything else. It wasn't until finally one day, I literally heard so silently in my mind, just be one. That's what you want. Just be. Stop trying to figure out everything else. Just be who you are. And from that moment on, I was the healer. I recognized that sometimes you just have to show up. You don't have to do anything else. You just show up and you go, I'm here. So for today, wake up. Tell yourself, I am happy. I don't care how miserable you feel you are. Tell yourself you're happy. Be happy. Look at all the positives. Look at all the amazing positives. Because I will tell you what, Friday night, I should have been terrified. I should have been upset. I should have been revengeful. All those things I probably should have been, that other people said I should have been. But I found peace. I had a vehicle that had a full tank of gas. I had a friend on the phone willing to stay up all night long to help me get home. I have a larger vehicle, at least an SUV, not a big SUV, but an SUV that I went, I can lay down that back seat. I remembered I'd packed my pillow in my suitcase that I'd planned on staying in a hotel with. Oh my gosh, I can get my pillow out. I remembered that I always have a travel blanket that I have never had to get out before. And I did. I stopped to put a little bit more gas in my car. And I looked over and there was other cars and one couple getting their vehicle ready to camp in. And it was darker. Light enough to be safe, but darker. And I went, wow, I can go over there. I'll be safe. I'll be among peers. There was no reason for me to be upset. There was no reason for me to be anything other than happy, content. And I chose to put myself in that place. I don't have to do anything to be happy because I'm exuding it. I have enough of everything to stay in the I'm happy space. Being who I am. I'm still the healer. I'm still happy. I'm still fortunate. I still have my life. I still have an amazing place to go and a day to look forward to, and I get to do it with my granddaughter. I had no reason to be anything but happy, but who I am. And it took a moment to go, I can put the effort in to be angry. I can put the effort and do a lot. It would take effort, or it can be what I want to be. And I know that sounds so simple, guys, and it is. And that is with every aspect in life. And that includes, say you want to go to school to be a doctor, or you want to open a business, and you're going to go, yeah, that takes a lot of doing. It does. But when you put your mindset into that, I'm a doctor already, the studying is not about doing anymore. It's just about being, isn't it? Because you changed your attitude. You want to open a business? Is it going to take effort? Yes, every day. Trust me, you got to find what you want to do. You got to find the building. You've got to change the building to what you want. You've got to get what you want in there. So much. Yes, there's a lot of doing. But at the end of the day, you're just being the business owner you want to be. And other things are happening because you are being who you want to be. Do you see the twist? Yes, you're going to do things to make it, the polishing of it done. But the minute you put into your mind, this is who I am, this is who I want to be, and this is who I'm being, the rest is just exciting stuff. There's no effort. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And with that, we're going to take a few minute break, come back with our 5-card stud. You guys have a beautiful morning. See you in a few.
Elevate your consciousness with each issue of the Edge magazine delivered straight to your doorstep. Immerse yourself in a community of curious teachers and seekers dedicated to the collective growth and understanding. Each glossy edition is a portal to expand awareness, featuring the latest in metaphysical and holistic products, services, events, and books. Let our engaging articles and comprehensive practitioner directory guide you on your journey towards higher consciousness. With every issue, raise your vibration and deepen your connection to the universe, one enlightening read at a time. Subscribe today at edgemagazine.net/subscribe and embark on a transformative exploration here, there, and everywhere. Are you ready to elevate your spiritual journey and embrace transformation? Our celestial guided pennants are powerful tools designed to support your spiritual growth. Infused with tensor technology and the energy of crystals, these pennants help you release what no longer serves you and opens the doors to new beginnings. Explore our angelic armor collection today at energiesofservice.com and find the pennant that resonates with you. Transform your journey. Embrace the power of angelic armor today.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. Oh, my gosh. There she is.
Today we have a special guest.
Oh, my God. How do you keep her on your neck? She gets tight. It is so
I'm a
weird.
snake mom.
You are a snake mom. Dawson's going to be coming in here soon, too, guys, just so you know.
But I will be opening.
I mean, she's not trying to hurt me by any means, but she's trying to hold on. So I get it. She's never been my neck. So she's going, Nutty, what's this about? Okay, so Edlin here is going to help me. I do have a Dawson that I'm sure is going to be showing up pretty soon. I've called for him, but where he's at, I do not know. He's never far. He's never far.
He's probably just in our living room.
Probably. Dawson! So she's taking her sweet time opening the deck. Do you need some help? Do you need some help? Okay.
Card decks are not nice to
Let me help. Watch. Go like that. You already made your hole, right?
Yeah.
Now poke it through the plastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna. I was doing that way.
I know, but that way it was being stubborn. So now you can rip it open.
No, I'm just gonna use this.
Evelyn, please rip. I love you. But let's not make this rocket science. So this is The Rooted Woman Oracle Deck by Sharon Blackie. Evelyn, you're gonna break. See how you're bending it?
Sorry, I'm bending your tool.
Just rip it open.
Is that the one you got this week?
That's not the one I got the other day. Somebody sent me another card deck yesterday or a couple of days ago in the mail. I got it. We opened it. Life is good. Super excited about that.
How do you open this?
So, first we got to look at the deck. Has it been a while for you? So, and we're going to read the back. It says the Rooted Woman Oracle is based on the old myths and folk tales of Europe, in which women are the guardians of the natural world, the bearers of wisdom, the root of the spiritual and moral authority for the community. It offers a heroine's journey to a sense of rootedness in and belonging to this beautiful animated earth. Yes, my lady. The little bit about the author is Dr. Sharon Blackie is the award-winning writer, psychologist, and mythologist specializing in mythic imagination. Like her. The artwork is by Hannah Willow. So as we all know, look at it. Oh, it's magic the way these open. It's just magic. I love it. And look at the inside cover. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It says, may the rooted woman who were our ancestors and the spirits and stories of the lands are lived in guide us on our heroine's journey. Quite beautiful, huh? Oh my gosh, let's look at the book.
It was not.
It's a book. Book. Book.
My next snake I'm probably gonna get is gonna get named Book.
Book. I want to.
From Hocus Pocus.
That was my idea because I want the snake to get loose so she can run around the house going, book, book. This deck. Okay, let's look at the. My heart just sank a little bit. I'm so excited about this deck. The box is amazing. I love it. And then there's no pictures. There's no pictures. I know there's no pictures. Is it still a book you can throw in your purse? Yes, it is. We all know I don't believe in just using the book for your readings. Intuition has got to go. And to me, if you don't have a picture to look at,
Honey, she's like, no.
She doesn't want to leave me. I'm a firm believer we need the pictures. I do understand sometimes we don't want that illustration in there.
No, she's trying to hook onto these little circle thingies.
It's okay. But it still is there. It still has a lot. It still has the card spreads. It still has an introduction. You know, it still has a lot to offer. I will tell you that. Is it my favorite type? No, but doesn't mean it's not. It's still a good book. There we go. I wonder where your brother went. Put that back, please. Okay, let's look at some of these cards. I'm going to show them some of the cards. Oh my God. Of course, I would do the raven. Actually, this is a crow. This is a crow. Not a raven. It's a crow, but that's okay. Still a beautiful blackbird. Still a beautiful blackbird. Imagery is amazing. You notice. Just gorgeous. Okay. So we're going to shuffle, and then Miss Evelyn here is going to pick
Don't mind
the
my
card.
hair. I was just sleeping
I
an hour ago.
told her I wanted to get a wig for Cinnamon. What do you think? Should we get a wig for Cinnamon? Where you going, girl?
She doesn't need a wig.
So 5 cards done. It's 5 cards. We are going to pick those 5 cards. Miss Addie here is going to pick the 5 cards. I'm going to read the cards individually. All 5. And when we get done, we are going to flip that into a full reading at the end. Your job, how you're going to get your reading and or readings, is you're going to pick a card, a number 1 through 5. Pick 1 number, 2 numbers, pick all. I don't care. This is really about you. You can wait to the end and say, I want the full reading to be my message for this week. If you have multiple issues, feel free. Write them down. Put a number next to each one of them. You can get 6, you can get 20. As many issues, as many guidance readings you can get, okay? She is on a move. Gosh, she's almost like a little massage. If you need a massage, get a snake. Oh my God, she's just massaging my neck. We're going to call this massaging. We're going to call it massaging. Oh, she's like, all this hair, Nani. All this hair. Okay,
She
little
is
love.
the hair stiller.
She's a
If
hair.
I have a ponytail up, she will go through it.
Okay, pick cards.
And
Let's
that
see
is
if we
why
know what
I
we're
have
doing.
to warn my parents. There is a snake on the loose.
I've been
Watch out.
calling,
Save your
Dawson.
hair.
I've been calling.
There's 4 girls in this house.
Okay.
One is an animal, the others are not.
Okay. Rooted. Ooh, rooted. I think.
Sorry, guys, I'm not here yet.
You coming in, D?
Yeah,
I'll move over. I got Cinnamon here. Rooted. I think we're gonna have to use a little bit of the book for this. I think we are. We need to know what she's talking about because
I'm
Yep.
allowed to sit on the
she just
chair.
puts names in all of them. So that's okay. So rooted. This is card number 2. Well, it's card number 1, but
Maybe I can pick.
you can pick the next one. Just give me a second. Oh my gosh. And I will tell you, Dawson, stop with the whistling. She's also got these separated in the different
Legs away
symbols.
from me.
So there's squares, there's circles, there's diamonds, and triangles. Okay. And the triangle or the diamond here is a focus card. So rooted. Let's see how much of this we have to read to see what the focus of this card is. It says signifies the aim of the journey where exploring is this oracle. It reminds us that the day of the heroic quest with its all-conquering, dragon-slaying hero saving the world one sword stroke at a time is over. The notion of the hero's journey is derived from the intensity, individualistic, human eccentric Western culture mythology that for centuries has had
Stop poking my head.
okay, firmly in its grip. But the journey that women need now is a post-heroic journey, a heroine's journey, a path to understanding how enough right now. A path to understand how deeply enmeshed we are in the web of life of this planet. The journey leads us back to the sense of our own grounded belonging on this earth and asks us what we have to offer it. To be rooted then is to become native in our places again, to ground ourselves solidly in the land where we live and the stories and traditions of our native and ancestral plains. Stop, both of you, please.
I'm squished and I can't feel anything.
You got the smallest butt in the house. Quit.
He does.
So what this card is really rooted is this is time. It's time for you to literally put your roots down. Okay. I tell everybody all the time, ground themselves, root themselves, get a solid foundation. This is the card that says it's start to get solid. You need to get a foundation to kind of continue. Eklund, you have taken up this whole spot. Scoot your tush, please.
I can't.
Thank you.
Dawson's in my way. And I can't move.
Take your snake, please.
I can't take the snake.
Thank you. So
you smashed her down.
with this card, it's
Dawson, did you just smash her head?
I think we're going to have to end this with you too if we cannot be good. Okay?
Alan's making me
stop. You get your feet up here on the desk. Crisscross applesauce. You got it?
Yeah, but I need to move this.
Okay, we'll move this. Crisscross applesauce for me. You got it? Perfect, buddy. Does that make you happier? Because you got 70% of the chair. He's got the desk, and you got your snake. Are we ready?
The snake.
Now we have a foundation for success. See what I'm talking about, guys?
The snake gets the rest.
I know. I got the biggest butt. I had this much of the chair. But that's okay. So it's creating a good foundation. This is, if you pick card number 1, you're looking to that foundation. You need to put roots into where you're at, creating that great foundation. Card number 2, Dawson. What you got for me? Give it to me.
Guess.
I'm not guessing. Awesome. Thank you. We have got the old crane woman, guardian of the threshold. Guardian of the threshold. This is a 2 circle card. Let's see what the 2 circle is. I need to find out. I just feel like we need to go to this book. These are the allies. And in the course of any journey, we're going to start reading a little bit less. We'll arrive at one or more thresholds with separate one place, one world from another. They are transition points into new beings of being. And all such thresholds have guardians who ensure that those who approach are equipped for the crossing. The guardian of the threshold isn't necessarily a menacing monster who might bite off your head. Scoot your tissue over, please. But she's not to be messed with either. Her judgment is final. You're either ready for this new adventure or you're not. This card is telling me that you really are at that point in life where you're going, okay, I'm about to transition into something else. I'm about to have something else happen. This might be career. This might be relationship. This might be friendship. This might be financial. Who knows? You're on this journey. And one story's about to end and the next one's about to begin. You're in the crossroads. Okay. The crossroads can be very scary. It can be like, what's next? But trust me, you're okay. You're starting that cross into a new way of being. Okay. A new adventure. Do you want to grab the next card for me?
The snake will grab the next card. Snaky?
Adeline, just grab the card.
The snake is the butt.
You want to pick this card?
The snake wants that.
Okay. This card she wants? Okay. Cinnamon picked the call. The call, number 6. It's a square 6. I love how we're getting all the different ones. Cinnamon did a good job. So what are the square cards? The square cards are, the journey. The call can come at many different times when we find ourselves unhappy in our jobs, in our marriages. When we develop chronic illnesses, anxiety, other mental health issues, when rage or grief threaten to overwhelm us, when we begin to contemplate our own mortality. The call comes from when we break. It comes to us sooner or later, but it comes. And whenever it happens, we know there's a journey we must undertake. So this is something that's really coming from deep inside. If you picked card number 3, this is coming from a deep inside. This is this knowing I have to do this. I have to do that. Okay. We're done playing around with the game. The call really is us going, hey, you know what? I got that message. Something on the inside of me told me I had to go right. I had to go left. I had to quit my job. I don't know why I did it. I just did it. And I'm answering the call. That's what card number 3 is about. Dawson, pick a card, please. Card number 4 is...
Hey, it's my turn.
No,
I
Cinnamon.
went beforehand.
Well, you get the next one because Cinnamon took your turn. Show them the...
Cinnamon didn't take my turn. That was her turn. That was her turn.
Okay, what is this? Shape shifting. Shape shifting, still in that journey card, number 14.
Yeah, baby.
Yep, baby.
It goes Nami, me, and Adeline, and Cinnamon.
It says to shapeshift is to embrace transformation and all its unexpected complexities. It's also to acknowledge the fluid relationships between humans and animals and to respect and cultivate the wisdom ways of being of other than humans. By imagining ourselves as one with our animal relatives, we can come to see that there are other ways of imagining the world and our place in it. We can discover ways of living more intensely, more richly, and with a deep sense of belonging to this multi-layered and animate world. Dawson, please get back to where I have you. Love you. So, the shape shifting is allowing yourself to morph into something new. Change yourself, looking at something different, being something different, flipping yourself into something different. And that's what this card number 4 is about. If you picked it, it is time for you to start to realize that you're not the single-faceted person you thought you were. You're multifaceted, and just shift yourself into that. Allow yourself to really morph into something different. Okay? The old way isn't working anyway. So, Dawson, please back up to where you were. Thank you. Crisscross applesauce on the desk, please. Thank you, buddy.
I can merrily move. I have to turn this one.
That girl. Anyway, so this is your time to transition. This is your time to start to look at yourself and go, okay, wait a second. I am not what I thought I was. I'm very multifaceted. And it's allowing yourself to morph into that, allowing yourself to have changes. Adeline, pick the last card, please. Not the snake. You pick the last card, please.
The snake is the worst.
The snake is the best.
Yeah. And Alicia's the best. Comment down below. I need help. Why I even said that?
That one? Perfect. The buried mood and the hidden feminine.
Ooh, yeah.
Back to the circles.
Yeah.
Back to the circles.
Relief.
You can.
Wait to care so I can.
Adeline, you have to wait for me to move.
Okay,
It says, so at this stage of the journey, the moon is an ally who encourages us to go deeply back inside ourselves and search for the feminine mystery, which has been suppressed over countless centuries. Women's ways of knowing and being constantly waxing and waning and associated with not just with the menstrual cycle of the female body and therefore with motherhood, but with the wider sphere of death and rebirth. This card is telling you it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to go within. If you pick card number 5, you're looking for those answers. You don't know if you're coming, going. It's really going within. Okay, it's going within to figure out what is it I need to make happen. What is it that I have to change? What is it that bye babies. It's I get my chair back maybe. It's about looking at all those things and then taking that forward and going with that. Okay. Sorry for all the distractions this weeks, guys. They're a little bit more than they normally are. So it really is that card, the buried moon, the hidden feminine is really going within inside of you. It's going inside of you and going, hey, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? But the answers are here. So card number 1, Dawson, enough, please. Card number 1 is rooted. Card number 2 is the old crane woman. Card number 3 is the call. Card number 4 is shape shifting, and card number 4 is the buried moon. When I put all this together, this is a week for you. This really is a week. You have some changes happening. Things are transforming. You're transforming. You're looking at yourself differently. What you have to do begin with is really kind of go, wait a second, this is what I want. This is where I want to go. Allow yourself to root yourself. Start to create a solid foundation. Recognize this with yourself. You're not alone in this, because this is a transition week. This is that week where you're going, I'm done. I've heard it. I know what I have to do. I went inside. I figured it out. I heard it. Let's go. I'm going to start being who I want to be. I'm done being my old self. Time to go into the new self. Time to go into what I work for, and just allow it to be. Allow it to be. This is truly a beautiful week. I want to say go, hold on. It's going to be a wild ride, but it's not. This is a calm ride this week. This week is just that gentle hearing it, that gentle knowing, that gentle going, wow, this is what's happening. And then allowing it to happen. It's a beautiful week this week, guys. It's a beautiful week. I like this deck. I do feel this deck is one. We all know I'm not the fandest thing of needing to have to use a book. I do feel until you get a little bit more comfortable with these cards, this is one that we're going to go, need the book a little bit. Not that really, it's not going to make a big difference, because you know what? Obviously, I could have looked at this card and seen the call, seen her reading. She's getting a message. See how I'm talking about? When I read without the book, I literally look at the picture. What's the word say? It says the call. It's a woman. She's getting a message. She's reading the message. She's taking it internally. Oh, wow. There you go. You don't necessarily need the book. You don't. It's not rocket science, guys. It's looking at it and seeing what the card is stating to you. But this is one, if you're not quite sure with yourself, this might be one you need to grab the book just a little bit, just to help you go forward. But it's a good deck. It's a good deck. So where are we at this week? This is my fair week, guys. This is the week where my grandkids shine. This is a week where they get to demonstrate everything and all that they are and have been. Addie is my little clover bud. She is just the last year of just being the clover bud. Next year, she still partakes like everybody else, but the award system isn't the same. It's all about knowing, experiencing. This week, she's done her projects. Next week, we'll show you with her little ribbons what her projects were. Today, as soon as we get done, we have to make some cookies. She is making cookies, and she's making trash can cookies, which is all about her learning about flavor profiling. She could have chose chocolate chip or something a little bit more simple, but she chose to elevate herself. And that's what fair is about with us. It's about learning, experiencing. It's about community. And she's doing all that stuff. And that's why this week you will not find me at Gettysburg with all my pear peeps. God bless them. Have a great time. Enjoy it all. I am here. So even week of readings, this is a slower week. The schedule's a lot smaller than we normally have for any other week. And that's okay. Next week, you will find me out at the Roth House. The Roth House. There's still a few tickets available to that. It is, I do believe, called the Seance. I am going to bring it up to tell you more pertinent details about it, because I know it's on here someplace. Everybody had all these amazing posts this week, which I'm so happy about. But then getting into their Facebooks, go, where are the posts about what I want to see about? Gets a little bit harder. Oh my gosh. For a gentleman that I know posts about this all the time, I am going back over a week and I've not seen it. I didn't think it'd be this hard to find it. I did not. There it is. It's Seance Beneath the Moonlight. Seance Beneath the Moonlight. This event is August 2nd, 5:30 until 3 a.m. Will I be there at 3 a.m.? No, I'll be sleeping. But 5:30 to the event starts at 5:30. It does go until 3:30. It is myself, Neil Gibbons, and Chef Valentino doing this at the Roth House. in Waseca, Illinois. You can go to Graveside Paranormal and get your tickets to this. What you are going to find is at 5:30, we are having a delicious buffet-style dinner prepared by Chef Valentino, followed by an introduction to the Rolf House and its spiritual history led by Neil Gibbons. At 7:30 to 8:30, I will be doing a seance and on the outdoors, outside. Why? It's a beautiful night, so why not? I'm going to be going into trance, allowing myself to just allow whoever's going to come, whether it be the loved ones of the people that are attending or the spirits of the house to come through. I'm just going to go out and let everybody else come in. From 8:30 on, there's investigations going on up the Rolf House, which is super exciting. And from 10:30 to 11:30, they come back to me where I'm going to do a group reading. And they're going to have dessert. I love this. Chef Valentino's going to come in with dessert. And I'm going to just do a gallery reading, which is just, one at a time, letting them come through, their loved ones. And at 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., the investigation does continue. If you choose to go to that, I will be sleeping in one of the rooms. So there is that. General admission is $125 per person. You get all of that. You get all of that for that. Okay. All of that. They do have, if you want to be on the inner circle, because there's obviously so many tickets being sold, but we have my inner circle, those that will be at my table with me for the seance, and those that want to be outside. Now, if you want just to be there at the seance, that's it, and have you don't get a better chance to get, your loved ones on the inner table, as the outside table, because honestly, I'm in trance. I don't know who. It's a first comes, first served basis still. But some people really want to be at that table holding the energy with me. If you want to be at that table, there's only 10 spots available. I don't know how many of those spots have filled up. That's an additional $30 on top of the $125. Either way, it's going to be an amazing experience, just like we did the seance last year that we filmed. This is another one. Smaller scale, though. Much smaller than the 150 we had at the last one. And that's where I'll be next weekend. So, and after that, I'm going to California for a few days. Just to be. So guys, I hope you enjoyed your day. I know I enjoyed you guys. Sorry, the grandchildren were a little much today. That is just for a few more short weeks. And after that, we are back to our same old scheduled program. This has been DeEtte. See you next week here, School Through Spirit on the Edge Network, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time every Monday morning. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.